Don't hit any deer today, okay?
Try not to.
All right. Good morning. We're out here at my parents' house over in Glendale picking up our big F-350 truck. It had a little bit of an injury from the Mogollon Monster. It had to get towed out of there, but it is apparently back in commission. So over here with the bro Nate, we're picking this thing up, and then we gotta go drop off the trailer back at my house. So poor little guy, man. This thing has been through a lot, but hopefully she makes it. All right, anywho, so we are heading back to the warehouse, gonna do a little trailer transfer, and I've got 3,000 feet of vertical to climb today. So I'll be getting that done a little bit later, but basically just a work day at the office for the most part today. Supposed to cool down in Phoenix finally. I think the high is only supposed to be 90 today. We've been in the hundreds for a while, so fall is maybe in the air here. Not really, guys. It's just freaking summer still. But it does feel a little bit nicer. So anyways, hopefully you guys are having a great day today and you're getting after it, climbing some vert or running some flats. Either way, hopefully you're getting after it. That new merch.
Looking good.
Those ones are pretty cool. The scoop.
Yeah, they are.
But they're not selling that well.
Not at all. Come on.
So this
There's
is
plenty.
Yeah, this is the official plug. We got plenty of those ones. It's a pretty sweet style, so you might want to check that out. Doing a little bit of work back here in the warehouse today. I'm actually building a better setup for our course marking desk. So we've had this thing going on here, and I'm just gonna add a couple shelves below there. Probably pull apart one of these pallets and use those, but just so we can keep all of our equipment a little bit better organized when we pull these things apart. So I'm gonna get on that. All right, I just wrecked this pallet. It's in pieces. Now I gotta get all these nails out and get it assembled over here. Little update, all done. Here is the finished product. It's got all the pallet boards on here and all ready to load up with supplies, which I'm gonna do right now, and I'll show you what it looks like when that is done. We got a bunch of supplies in there, all ready to rock. Yo guys, it is 7:05. I am still here at the office. It's been a really productive day. I've basically been here since, what time did I even get here? I think I got here like 7:30, and between all the stuff that's been going on, yeah, I'm still just getting after it. So right now I'm pulling my truck around to load up some video equipment for the weekend, but I am going to still go get my 3,000 feet of climbing in. It's all gonna be in the dark, and yeah, it's been an interesting afternoon. Found out some stuff that's not so fun, just personally, and but that doesn't matter, guys. I'm just gonna use that as some fuel for the fire. And dude, this Barkley Million project, that's what it's all about. Gonna get after it here. I always say that, but it's true. I'm amping myself up here. One more sneak preview item before I head out of here. This pallet, that is all Javelin 100 shirts. They just came in, and here's a little, they are actually half zip hoodies this year. Quarter zip, maybe. I haven't measured it, but that is what they look like. And they say, run, party, repeat on the side. Super exciting. And of course, we've got Hoka as our sponsor, and it also is part of the Ultra Trail World Tour. So, anywho, For those of you that are coming out to Javelina 100 at the end of October, I'm so stoked to see you guys come on out. It's gonna be a flippin' blast. And if you do come out, make sure that you come say hi. I'm really excited to meet all you guys. So if you're not coming to that race, well, come to one of our other ones. There's plenty on the calendar. All right, I'm gonna pull this car around and get my run on. It's now 9:41 and I still haven't run yet today. And I just wanna take a little moment and be real with you here, because I feel like that's an important part of these videos in something that is sometimes sorely lacking out there, just in this crazy social media world we live in. So real talk is that I've been feeling sore this week, and I think it had a lot to do with not getting enough sleep this past weekend, and also running down Mount Ord on Sunday. I was going like sub 6 pace downhill for 7.5 miles, and I could kind of feel myself teetering on the edge the last few days. So while I am all for the Barkley Million and I'm all for, reaching my goals, I also just want to take a minute and reflect and listen to my body, listen to what sounds right and what feels right. So I still have a big run tomorrow morning in Tucson, and I just want to make sure that I'm feeling good for that. And so I'm not gonna head out and do my planned 3,000 feet tonight, because in the grand scheme of things of this whole project, I can make up that vertical later, maybe tomorrow even. I don't know, maybe Sunday, maybe I'll spread it out over the next week. But right now, I think my body and my mind is just telling me, hey, I think you need a day off, and I'm gonna respect that. And I think that's a really important part of the journey, is to listen to those cues. And so I'm just gonna take a second and a minute here to just take a deep breath and know that it's okay. It's okay to just take one little step, like a pause. It's not even a step backwards, it's just a pause. And just reflecting on that right now, I thought I would share that with all of you. I'm trying to find the right cadence with these videos. If you haven't noticed, I have gone to a daily video on this YouTube channel, and I think some of them have been kind of all over the place lately. So thanks for bearing with me as I kind of fine tune and figure out kind of where I want to go with this channel. I'm a person who likes change and now new challenges. I never want to keep things exactly the same. That's just not who I am. And so things will evolve, and we're going to be trying new things on the Steep Life series, because this is our proving ground for everything video, everything content wise that we do. I feel like I can do anything here and just try it. And I'm sure some things that you guys will like, some you won't, and that's cool. Some things I don't like that I've done in the past, and some things I really like. So that's just a little word on that. But the videos, I do plan continuing with the daily. Every single day I want to film and create something and share this Barkley Million journey with you. I would love to have some sort of a daily presentation of what I'm going through day to day, day in, day out of my life, training for the Barkley Million or training for the Barkley Marathon, whatever. So this maybe has something to do with why I didn't run today, as I was a little preoccupied. Also just kind of catching up on things at work, which actually felt really good. So I think I'm gonna have a really good rest of my weekend on a couple fronts here. So number one is, that stuff's kind of out of the way, and I'm excited for that. Like, things are moving forward really positively at work and at the office. Got some awesome things done today. Always feels good. One more thing I wanted to talk about was just something I tweeted out today, and that's something about trusting your instincts. And that kind of hit home with me tonight with my run. Like, my instincts, everything's telling me, you know what, take this day off. But it's stemming from something in my personal life that I did not trust my instincts on. Something earlier this summer, it made me feel uncomfortable, and I didn't listen to that. I instead kind of ignored that sign, that thing that I felt. And today it all kind of came full circle, and I figured out that, hey, wow, me feeling uncomfortable in that situation, there was something real there, and that was a feeling that I shouldn't have ignored. And trusting myself is really important. So I'm trying to pick up on those cues. When you feel that instinctual thing that something is wrong, whether that's something in your personal life, at home, at your job, whatever it is, don't ignore that, basically is what I'm trying to say. You should listen to that. Listen to your heart. Listen to your instincts, because they're usually right. And even if they're wrong, at least they're right to you, and you'll feel better if you follow those. So that's just something I wanted to kind of get off my chest and share verbally out loud, I guess, with all of you, because you're tuning in and watching this, and I'm very thankful for that. But so yeah, that was a big lesson of today, and I'm going to live that lesson by just heading off to bed here in a couple minutes and gearing up for tomorrow. So what's on tap for tomorrow? I'm heading down to Tucson. I'm going to run with my friend Scion. We're going to do a double Mount Wrightson, which is easily 10,000 feet of climb, maybe a little bit more. It is one of the Sky Islands of southern Arizona, and I've done it once before, actually with Scion. So really stoked to catch up with him. We'll probably be doing some filming. I'm going to take my better camera tomorrow, not just my GoPro, so we'll get some better footage. And yeah, that's basically about it. Really stoked to be heading south instead of north. I almost always lately have been going up the Flagstaff for my long runs, so it's cool to head down south and give you guys a little bit of a peek of what's going on down in Tucson. And a segue to that is we might actually be putting on a Tucson race here in the not too distant future. I've already got kind of a route scouted out, and I've been making some phone calls this week, so really want to put on like a badass mountain race down there. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.